So we're going to start with cookie dough because everybody loves cookie dough. Fun to eat, and the best part is you don't have to bake these chocolate chip cookie balls. We're here with Nancy Parent, Tears of Joy. That's in Ludlow, and that is your business. Can we just get down to it because this looks so good?
Yeah, so last time I was on, you mentioned something. We were making something, and you were like, wow, we could put cookie dough in it. And I said if it didn't have eggs.
That's true.
But guess what? This one doesn't.
So we can eat it all raw.
You can eat it raw, and you also don't have to bake it because it's still very warm out. So let me tell you what it is. It's no-bake chocolate chip cookies, and the very first thing you're going to start with is a vanilla cracker dough. And what I did was I went and bought this. And I just wanted to show you the box for the simple reason that 3½ cups is actually the entire box.
Oh, okay, I understand.
And so that's very helpful. And all you're going to do is either put it in your food processor or put it in a bag with something really heavy to just kind of mush it up. That's a technical term.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's definitely a baking term. You learn that in baking school, I would think.
And then we're going to throw some pecans. In this case, it's 1½ cups of pecans.
And I'm sure a lot of different nuts would work too. Walnuts, maybe people had it at home.
Sure. Almonds, which are very healthy. Some people might want to do almonds. And then we're going to put in some 2 cups of confectioner sugar.
Okay.
And the very first thing we're going to do is try very, very hard not to create a cloud dust here.
That's true. We don't want that.
Because, you know, you never know. It's live TV.
So, you know, worst case scenario, we just have a blast the whole time.
That's right, yeah. So what we're going to do is just hope.
Now, the tricky part with making no-bake cookies, I would imagine, is figuring out how we can make it bind well.
Right, exactly.
Especially when we're not using egg, because that's the biggest combiner.
You clearly have done this before.
Here's the thing. I have few passions in life. Cookie dough is one of them.
All right. Well, then you're going to like this. So we have a stick of melted butter.
Okay.
And we're just going to pour that in.
Yeah.
Like that. And then we have 1/3 cup of either whipping or heavy cream.
Okay.
And whipping cream is really easy to get. Like if you wanted to run out today and get it and didn't want to go to the grocery store.
It's in a carton, right?
Yeah, you can even get it in the little, you know, gas station stores.
No way.
Yep. Cool. And now we're going to take 1 cup of chocolate chips.
Okay.
And now we're going to blend it. And all you have to do for this is blend it about 1 or 2 minutes. All you really want to do is exactly what Seth just mentioned. You want it to bind together so that you can make some cute little balls. And we're almost there.
You know who's really missing this? One Ashley Cole, who's out on assignment today. I will save you some if you are watching. I'm probably not going to, but you know, it's something we say.
So all we're going to do is take some, and I've got the gloves on.
I'll glove up too if you don't mind.
Absolutely. And probably should have mixed this a little bit more.
I will say, I've been using gloves for more and more kitchen projects lately. It just makes life easier.
It is. It does. It's
you know, I've been when I deal with chicken or all that kind of thing.
The one that I mixed up before, because it's a little better mixed.
These studio lights too wreak havoc on a lot of these things.
So all we're going to do is take it and make a little ball, and you are like 90% of the way done here.
Okay.
And all you're going to do once you have your little ball like this is you're just going to take it and roll it in some confectioner sugar.
Oh.
And you've got these cute little balls. But then I wanted to show you some other things that you could do with it too. So if you wanted to take, now you've got your cute little ball, why don't you put it on the tray?
Sure.
And then take the fork and just swish chocolate on it.
A little drizzle method?
Yes. So if you wanted to, if you're really a chocoholic, like my friend here, you could actually just, instead of doing, or in addition to doing the confectioner sugar, as he has decided to do, you could actually just drizzle some chocolate on it. And then in the past, I have been here doing cake balls. And I wanted to show you they made adorable cake balls too. So if you are like me and find out that your child tells you at 10 o'clock at night, hey, Mom, guess what? I told everyone I would bring cookies tomorrow.
Yeah, I said my mom can bake 2 dozen cookies.
You very often have these things already in your pantry.
That's a great point.
So it's pretty easy. And if you have even chocolate chips that you can melt up in the microwave, you could make these darling little balls.
Very cool. It's just so easy.
So it is easy, and it's all ready to eat. And if your child says, can I eat some of the cookie dough, you can say, yes.
That's true. Yeah, because the only real thing that's stopping people before is the egg.
Right. People are very sensitive to the eggs, although an interesting fact, the salmonella from the eggs is actually found on the shell. Not in the egg itself, but we're probably better off listening to our mothers and
old wives' tales are right for a reason.
But you could even have the kids help you. where they could just make these little balls and they could roll them in sugar, and you know, you're good to go.
I say this is like you know, some sort of kid putty whose name we can't say live on TV, but it's one of those things that they could just mold this for hours and have a blast, and then they get to eat it, which is the best part.
Be aware though, you might end up with, you know, something like I created here, because I am known as the world's messiest cook. Ask my family.
Well, ask my wife. I think we might have to have a competition about that. Later in the show, we're going to be making Rocky Road bars. Is that right?
Yes, we are.